Hello, hello, welcome to the little show that could. How it is 18 of I. Oh, that's right. I have to talk about so I can make sure. All right, hello, welcome. Please pile on in. There are options up in the front for the most spectacular peanut gallery. That there are options up. Sometimes you need to watch a train wreck while you do other things. You're free. Oh, and you are hanging out with me this morning. I am your plug. I there I say button pushing Fina. Oh, you're looking for him here at the rush. I think I thought look at how beauteous you are. Three-dimensional ones thing. For like lips and oh, this might okay. That's where we were going. Because right, with the moving up to the big boy chord, I tiny little step down exchange. Cut it anymore. Moved up to, oh, are we really having one of those mornings, aren't we? Nice, please, Mike. I just asked, play nice. I'm gonna treat you to nice stuff real soon. You're gonna move to your big boy chord and your big boy step down adapter. I've been thinking about you. Don't you worry, you're getting an upgrade. The little Mike that could. I know, I've always believed in you. I've always had faith that we can make this up. Just gotta give her a little pep talk sometime. She's a little micro mini, but man, oh man, can she love her class. I just gotta. We have a color. I mean, oh, right. Mike needs to be literally in my mouth. Okay. Mm, don't lose them. I've been collecting all the leaves and random bits and bobs that we've stitched over time in this cute container so that I know where they are. And oh, it's gonna be so much like dump them out and have this beautiful falling leaves imagery. But yeah, hopefully Monday my new piece will get here and that. chunkier cords, but I know you did the meat, then I had to make it. Just old time, we're just old fashioned around. Oh, we're just cat fashioned around here. Hey, can you? Yeah. Look, dude, it's not time for snacks yet, but you can sit down and show them how ferociously you stitch. That's a sack full of presents. Ow! Don't, you're hurting me. All right. Need to fix the company. They, I'm very thread. They also more testing. Oh, old fashioned kind. Yeah, so I just keep changing. I think I'm going to start our adventure sailing the seven seas of stitchery with. Oh, right, because I have a pirate section for today. So ahoy, mateys! Get all aboard! All aboard! The gangplank is now open for full boarding. But this that pedal, I'm just gonna sew shit and here we are. I blame it on. Do, 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 do. Where's the project? Hey, Blue. Too spicy the word. I did start sewing down the for the crochet flower for those, yes, for the gold crocheted flowers. I stitched them down, did some thread clipping last night. What else did I do? Stretched and measured and finagled. I'm pretty sure I will have enough beads. I found some more. B, if I add a little tension, I can stretch it out. So once I figure out which flower motif we're I'm going to crochet for the centerpiece, because yeah, I think the beads are gonna be too heavy, but uh it needs a center something, so I think a bigger center crocheted flower will be a nice feel for that. Oh yeah. And so Oh, yes. And you're gonna have to suffer through watching try this as filler cord because for the red stitched flowers, they need a little something in the center. I pulled beads, but we can look at them together and see if it's just that I didn't have enough. But I could not find where to screw to string beads. So, um, it's too dark and my eyes just can't see. Or maybe there are just no holes and I need to just accept that. So we'll see what's next. Yeah, so we have to sew the beads, crochet a motif, attach that, add the lining, gonna hand whip stitch kind of as a bigger thing and then just cut it down with clips. And yeah, because I'll start at the scallop end where it's most complicated, lay that flat like a sandwich, and then roll it over and neck line. So we're so close to it. Oh, yes, because then we're gonna add stitch the backing and then use black and gold Rouge's chain on top of that because it will that to help hide that turned in edge, raw edge. It'll be just this gold thread to attach it and it'll oh right, this company. I they also I oh look the price. Phoenix, what are you blah, 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 blah. High conductivity thread that their applications are it carries a current so you can set it up for circuit. Hey, oh, and my popping a current too. Hey, get back in here. Don't strap down. Um, oh, in a current, one of the threads is 100 ohms and the other one is 300 ohms. So that's electrical. Does but if it's for telemetry, are they using Bluetooth? But they had telemetry before Bluetooth was a thing, and that is one of their applications. But what I really keep going back to that is a antenna close to it, bring it, and the bottom. You bubbles. Let's be a good hostess since I paused for a second. And look at those pretty stitches. Hmm. Guess we're doing something bad, but alright, let's try this. I back up under here, spread ourselves, make sure that we folded this. But now would this make it rose gold then? Not really. Oh, oh yeah, this high conductivity. It's not the cheapest thing, however, not the most expensive, just kind of for the novel. I'm really curious about, and I've enjoyed the threads that we've stitched from, so we'll see, we'll see. Oh, the machine, right, because this is where I talk, but here, can you hear me? But can you hear the machine? No. Okay. All right. Just 2 more days. We're so close. We're so close. All right. Okay. There's this has an end date, an end time. Nope. Sorry. The circus will always be here. We're like cockroaches. You can't get rid of us. The three-eyed alien space cats can try to keep us down, and we're they think they're the only ones our position to enjoy this. However, no, we're not. Oh, Phoenix, stop that. Don't do things. That's what a ship show. Oh, right. Is it? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna think about my word. Actually, I'm just gonna look at how good our stitching has come over time. I still feel like we're always terrible, but as always, if you think that you're never quite good enough, then you always practice harder. But the day that you're like, I'm the best, you stop caring and arguably don't no longer care to work as hard. So there's reasons why we use the mentality that we do. Oh, the pirates. Poised in so many ports. As I was thinking, oh, they would people who live on the coast where it's quite warm end up in places like Maine, Seattle, Detroit, like South. Those are all historical. Oh, Portland. These are all ports and water bodies. And you know what transforms geography and or brings things together? People who understand boats and water. It's a transferable skill, regardless of what the land you're operating off of. And why stop at just the literal waterway when you can have all these people at the airport, international airports? Talk incredibleness. Ahoy! We're collecting the gold in our pirate ship because this siren is singing you sweet, sweet songs of nothing. I wish, and I wish it'll be so much better on the Wednesday show next. Wimpy chords are wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Have big boy chords, but big boy adapter to accept those chords. The little wimpy ones we had where it's not cutting it, and then nothing was working. Oh, ah, gold's leaf, so temperamental, so messy, and golden stick, just so petal on, treadle pedal on. Oh, we are next. How dare you turn on the microphone and just please stop by my sideshow. Welcome, welcome. We're not the pretty, but I do. I'm not a damsel. And we're not kittens stuck up trees. That's not what we do. Oh, so hard once you. Okay, where's my brain going? All of the things that we've been learning about Gladio, all of these, oh, so many things. I'm back in 1.5, all 100 and plus episodes. Oh, comic. No, train derailed. Regardless, there's so much stuff that oh God, it's okay. All right, but oh, we're gonna look fabulous. We're gonna be art. We're gonna make food because we're hungry. Oh, cause that's in stepping back, looking at other things, thinking about and seeing Phoenix. Do you just fucking random words that mean nothing? No, I didn't want to give the bad actors their name. They make no sense if we're complete. But all of these battles, in Europe, in the Gulf, they're all destroying liquid natural gas and oil, all of these things. But I wonder how long, because I get all the things. We know helium is needed for semiconductor manufacturing, along with medical imaging such as MRIs and acquisition of helium from secondary, not just from any drilling, particularly the liquid gas. And some folks in some places feel like natural, but what's this? Well, they tried to sell it for fuel, but historically, I think it was more for home heat. is where the liquid natural gas, in my understanding, yeah. Oh God, fly, get the fuck. We're not having a tense moment. Get off my face, like pen room. Brain. I don't have the machine. Um, brain fart. These things that it's gonna feel for night. Oh, the years in the making. When did movement, or actually, yeah, when did, well, I guess, never mind, my brain is going down. Use of the word migration versus immigration. Think of the word migration and think of birds. There's some place they move on at some point in time to another place and then generally have some type of irregular periodic like movement. And by and large, Europeans outside of traveler communities, generally when they go, they think they're going to move permanently and they immigrate because they're going long term from one place to another. But migration is just this regular movement. You're a migrant farmer. You go follow the grape season, fruit, free fruit, whatever. You have your route that you annually move on over, which is its own indentured slavery. And then we have explosive diarrhea, your food, which I still love that they keep trying to also play this off as an like, oh, yep, welcome to the port in the circus where go over diarrhea should not be a sexually transmitted disease. All right, we are so not gonna sow golden showers. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, my brain got lost with her, and yeah, my brain got really into the hole of the UN and their use of the world migration of people because I'm gonna have to look it up because maybe I'm dumb and I don't mean I thought they meant. Hey, handsome, are you feeling better? Loki came out from his hidey hole. Folks, they hear something because I hear you, East Coast. Living inside of a giant campfire really sucks monkey nuts. I know. I live where fire is the season. So I know what you're going through. It sucks. Gotta put on your big kid pants and get over it. If you there's blah 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 people, some people should take some recommendations and other folks have the liberty to be like, no, fuck that. I do. It get to make your own choices, right? Okay, good. All right. Mm. Been hiding behind the honey, but he just came out. They're not going out. Smoke's not good. Um, oh, you know where there's not that, where there is almost 20,000 acres of land burning. Ah, land mismanagement as a result of virtue signaling and people who have expensive brains and know nothing. All they do is on their fanny and think about shit. Never did a day of a thing ever. Off them off. Spend all their time going to school to learn how to indoctrinate on how to their experience of actual being in a classroom, doing the actual line teaching. They're just oh yeah, should we indoctrination thing. Also, are you really an atheist if government is your religion? I was like, huh, I don't think so. Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, I was like, oh, I so many times go back to Good Omen because I think that's going on. But then also, oh, for fuck's sake, don't ruin everything for me. Please don't anybody find a connection between Tyrion and some intelligent apparatus. Don't don't ruin another one for me. Oh, wow, we are not the Doomster. All right, we're gonna pretend for right now that we live in rose-colored glass. I don't even have to be a world where I step back and are these pieces of manipulation operating? Assume everything is operating. And don't get stuck in feeling. Look at what happened. Oh, this metal. Ooh. I can't wait for you to that I've just are. I know we're such a good host here. Just doing all this stitching on this show. You can't hear the sweet beauty, and I need to fill all the time with my talking. Because my mechanical maven getting picked up. But soon, boys and girls, better work. We better not overpromise and underdeliver. Better to underpromise and overdeliver. Set the bar accordingly. Stubborn to not show up. So inherently, theoretically, time at marginal less mediocre and move to full on shit show. All right, let's. Oh, yeah, I hope all the if anybody's out in the Texas Hill Country, they're flooding right now. I know it's like nothing to all at once, which made me think about that recent episode from The Fat Electrician where in is the tale of the bunny bashes are becoming poised for a jackrabbit breeding explosion. I could conceivably think maybe as if our food security disasters are not. Oh, are we going to add jackrabbits to the military? Oh, I gonna get out now. Don't write words. So pretty and look down. I'm not a frown. And so, alright. Oh, yeah, but it's always funny, forest fire season, when it becomes a regular thing, have your different layers of assessing air quality. You're like, oh, how far can I see? Can I see way out in the distance to the typical landmarks? Or it's like dirt fog. Like, oh, it's pea soup. I can't hardly see the car bumper in front of me. Some days that's forest fire. Look, those are the really bad days. It's so fortunate, however, that when the air quality is the absolute worst, means there's the most awesome sunrises and sunsets, different chemicals in the air. Oh, so the paradox of it. But alas, through great growing pains, just grow. No, no. Call them growing pains and not growing easies, which is a really fucking sucky. But oh, Phoenix, don't hear anything. If adapter to be here. You were teasing me. Oh my God, looking at audio mix plug and we don't have a time. Okay. Let me set this free. Oh, I do not understand. I event that happened in Syracuse in New York. What the fuck was this? All the bird. Oh, we're real pretty. Real pretty. Great. Change the bobbin. Reset the. Finish that up by. What we get there? Hello, hello, welcome. Oh yeah, this thaw. Some this event in Syracuse where some really they put. I'm assuming a fake bird from what I saw from the footage into a block of ice. It, and there were people yelling and this thing and that, and they were like, "Oh, event's been canceled because police and this and that stuff." What is this imagery of Saw the bird? Is it the anti-ice? Like I understand. I didn't, but then also I didn't look very hard to understand. I was like, oh, oh, I just don't understand. But yeah, but if there's any other good, maybe it might be a secondary different benefit. I think that's what I think that's what was happening. But again, I didn't look very hard. I just saw this thing and I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on here because there's all of this like ice cube thawing imagery. So last I checked, there's only one group like leaning hard. Going, nothing happened of no, I not yet. No, oh right. I wonder if the forest fire smoke will cause people to be out rioting less, or if because they're already used to masked up, they're gonna like do it anyway, which they might. I mean, they have been practicing masking under adverse conditions. I think I think so. So I mean, I'm not a huge ice drinker, but yeah, how the smoke is nothing. Oh, so there's people just being whiny bee. Dub was looking yesterday, and there were some places where the smoke was worse on the East Coast than what we're having here. But also, as I said earlier, and we'll say again, this smoke is just another day. Like, wait for it when fires, and it literally just happens because lightning, car accidents, meth smokers. Name your instigating instant. Accident of choice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, people just whine to whine. Yeah, it was eerie the other day, very hazy, exactly. Actually cooled us off by 10 degrees maybe. Yeah, oh right, you brought up the other point I was going to make was the other secondary benefit of smoke is that the sun's rays don't come down so directly, so it does cool the temperature off. So you're welcome for that. Yeah, I do can't, I don't dislike that side effect of forest fire smoke. Oh, the cure to heat waves. Just sort of, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, let me just check under the hood. Oh, yes, and the air quality was fine though. Everyday pollution was much worse until about 20 years ago. Right, yeah, people have short memory. Really like goldfish. Pet. Oh, yeah, it takes like a few days to get used to like taste or a little chunky out there, but it's been worse. Oh, it was like a little nuclear winter, which makes me think nuclear winter is bullshit. Ah, maybe, right. Yeah, 'cause what we mean, I mean, oh, you know what, you be fan. Listen, where was it on Alpha Warrior where Lieutenant was talking about the Jason and their the scientific the scientific arm of the Hydra things grow. Funguses grow. It's not as though yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say words and then oh that's right, but it's oh that's just yeah, all right. We about that threat. I'm gonna I think I they've got a small school that's less than 1,000 probably in one of the Mattel birds. Oh, it's cool. I don't think we need that much. Since it's all chicken little shit. I there would not surprise me necessarily either because in a land of multiple operations, pick one when it's five. If one can get to you, watch and miss this. Oh, that was some spectacular auricular amusement. You're so welcome. So welcome. Tray of roofers. I know. I'll be right back getting snacks. All right, right. Grab the popcorn. Grab the stuff. Oh, what the fluffer nutters balls down. Oh, well, hurry up. Hurry up. Where's those plates? I don't, okay, come on. Oh, first, hurry up. Emotional abuse. You're not doing, you're doing your job. That's what you're supposed to. Come on, you got snacks. Right there. Hey, who's going to be the first cat to come back from the roofers? Right over here. I've moved out. Okay, come on. You are really, I don't think they believe there's a cat in here. Oh, you know what? Hey, you are on the screen. See? How dare you make us look bad? Oh, no. All right. Oh, me. You know what? I'll probably be crochet book because that one's got some nice good size. I think I'll use the same old thread. I'm gonna use the old thread that project. Those are the words. Oh, that's right. We're blending it on this. All right. We next get the done. What did you do? Bring it there. Yeah. I'm just gonna move where the hoop is. I'm such a lady. Like when we used to go out to eat and get the menu, like yeah, because do this same stuff every never. It's okay. Leave me inside. All these random bits and we're sewing a mitten leaf. Hello, relax. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so mitten. Sassafras trees. Don't they? They've got the oval ones. They've got the one thumb, and then they've got the two thumb and the so sassafras. The ultra best girl. Sassy and free. I don't know. Yeah, chat's chatting. Things are. How's the smoke down there? Oh, right. Yeah. We're America, Canada. Take forest fire back. LA County. All the disasters. What did? Oh, God. Oh, but the. Oh my God. Okay, but I love this metallic thread to stitch all that I have, so I go in every all of them. I was gonna say just buy just take a minute and compose that. By that we're just kind of jumbled. Tidy up. Oh, I love that I just make feel like when you're dissolving away, you're not, but you have a general sense of what the outcome is gonna be, but you don't have this 100% of like, all right, back in the stitches, but I kind of need to make a list. Yeah, Hello, hello. Chat's getting chatty again. See, I move my head for 1 second to look at the stitches. The peanut gallery keeps sneaking in. I know, it feels like a tomato throwaway day. I think uh, uh, possibly a raccoon went. There was a tomato growing in the garden, like an actual tomato on one of the number of tomato plants, and it's not there anymore, and I blame a wild creature. So now I have to wait for all of the many other tomato plants to continue to grow on. But the peppers, they went from pots to getting into they're still out and like owned because yep, a Mexican man told me that it was important to go out and beat my peppers regularly, make sure that that made them spicier. So like, well, if it was good enough from where peppers were native, and it's good enough for me to try to regularly go out and pick up my pepper plant. I don't know if the habanero is really gonna need me to go out and beat it. Plus, she is growing so slow, but I guess habaneros are not really giantly big peppers, but they just look like little pinheads still. Oh well, maybe I just need to give them time. The olive trees, though, have so many new branches. Oh, they really excite me. Can't tell. I'm not sure whether I'm more excited to have like 5 olives to press to make olive oil or um, doesn't matter. It's gonna be a few years. Oh, just grow hot peppers. I know. I've got peppers to make them hotter. Yeah, that's what yes. But I'm like, I don't know if I really need to because I've got a habanero and I have a chili del arbo. So they already are 2 hot cultivars, so I'm not sure, but I still feel compelled to go out and pack the peppers around. Oh, oh, spicy. Yeah, to make them. Yeah, he said you go out and you beat the chili peppers to make them more spicy. So who am I to argue? And I knew I mean, it's not like it was some random street. I, I, I valued his word of his. Oh, I keep dropping stuff. Synthesis jalapenos get really spicy when they're ripe red and cracked up a little. Yeah, pissing off the peppers. Yes, exactly. You make them mad and they get spicier, which I completely see because I was thinking about the other day the notion of plants and secondary metabolites, which means plants make compounds that humans and other animals make use of, but plants typically only make these compounds when they're under stress. It's not in the, they might make smaller amounts in the well-watered, well-fed, well-tended plants, but really the ones that make the most helpful compounds are the plants that have just like through it. Yeah. Oh, maybe if you scuff them with a wire brush. Oh, maybe. I don't. I'll just go take some steel wool out there and just come here. Oh, yeah, yeah. It was so fun, but I'd never heard of such a thing. Maybe I was just gullible. Maybe he really didn't, and it was me gullible. And now people are still like, Phoenix, why do you go outside and beat your pepper plants? Because the hermano told me to. and I believed him. Who was I to know better? We come from the land of bland pickled cabbage, not spicy pickled cabbage, but there's no such thing as a bad pickle. No. Well, I was gonna say there's no such thing as a bad pickle, and then I had to stop those words dead in my mouth because there is absolutely a bad pickle. Sweet gherkins, yeah, sweet pickles. Nope, 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 nope. Oh no. Cordless drill with a wire brush attachment. Oh god. I don't want to abuse my peppers that much. Holy shit. Maybe just like the little Dremel and just be really gentle with them. Let's see. Oh, I don't think we need to be that aggressive. Oh, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Don't ask me why I've got that one line, that one cheer from high school, because cheerleader, your girl never was or wanted to be, but holy moly. That line has been like stuck in my head. And here we are. Not stitching aggressive, just stitching. So, so there's a southern brand of spicy little dill pickles. They're pretty and cheap. The only cheer you know. See, it's this ubiquitous one. It's so funny. Pickles. Huh. I like spicy dill pickle. I mean, yeah, all pickles are good except for the sweet ones. Because I don't know how, unless, is there a way to make them like, because just like plain up sweet pickles. No, why? It's not, somebody likes them 'cause they keep making them, but not for me. But dill pickles, kosher pickles, spicy pickles, garlic pickles, whether, oh, yeah, maybe I would like it a little bit sweet if it was like mangoes, pickled mango, but it has to be spicy too. But just like sweet up cucumber pickles, gross. The worst way to ruin a cheeseburger is to think that you're getting dill pickles and unexpectedly have your mouth ruined because there happens to be a sweet pickle in there. It's like, oh, get so excited. I get so excited. And you get excited also about pickles. Walmart has them. Hmm. I'll have, I'll clickety clack. Uh, that is, it's catchy. It's very catchy. I wonder if they still use that cheer. It's been a while since I talked to a cheerleader to know what cheers are in vogue these days. Oh, I oh yeah, maybe next I need to get again some cucumber seeds. Stop trying to grow them because they are such water hungry plants. But we've done a lot of work on the itchy. Maybe it would be better now. It's too late in the season. It's not too late in the season. Fingers crossed that at my replant score plate, I have a whole bunch of an off section. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that in a couple they don't sell, that they're gonna move them to the trash section and your girl is gonna magpie all the free, like, all right, so the next time you go out, stop, make sure you take a look. Like Hawken. Pickled okra too. Ooh, that sounds good. That's such another controversial plant food. But I guess Is there a person who likes okra but doesn't like zucchini? I'd be. I know with the okra folks sometimes don't like that emulsient or gloopy texture that they have. Sometimes you just need a little gloopy. Oh, God. So lucky that nobody takes the time that your show's. Alright, I just adding some more line stitches. It just didn't look full enough. Oh, yes, exactly. Love it or hate it. Exactly. That just like the circus. We amongst our many great lines that we try to aspire to be by, sure it was Nietzsche, love me or hate me, just don't be ambivalent. Ah, gotta have something. Having a, that just makes me disappointed. We're not working hard enough. Hey, oh, it's you again, Trouble. All right, I know she. There are snacks gonna come in my little app. You fat fucker. You are housing all this. That's not the way you eat snack. Come on. The, ow! Don't beat me up. Ow! Yeah, you come in from the outside. I know you guys want to run around and be outside, but all the smoke, it's not really good for little cat lungs. And here I go, like out to the garden. It's been smoke, probably dropping ash particulate, and here I am just like outside housing berries. They rinse them off. No, are we in forest fire smoke? Yeah. Eh, what are you gonna do? Go on. Try to. Oh, you. Oh, the fire's close to you. Yeah. Well, I live where there's fires this season, so yes, yes. And actually, where I live, fires don't even need to be within 100 miles to end up with smoke from other giant fires far away. So this is an annual thing for me for the past number of years that I've been where I'm at. We're in extreme fire hazard danger right now. I understand what smoke in the air is like and eating fire. I also have sympathy and also I'm like just yeah, get things. This is what happens when hands are not go. Yeah, there's a almost 1,000 acres burning not that far away. And then there's a whole bunch of other fires that are encircling. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think there's another 6,000 acre fire. Yeah, there's all sorts of them. The West Coast it is dry, and dumb people who have expensive brains and think they know stuff have made stupid policies that we've just outsourced. You know what I didn't realize until really watching court proceedings, whatever reason. How many local governments have outsourced their building code inspectors to a third party corporation, which is the same thing that's happening with all of this flock and surveillance government, the people that we elect to do a thing are spending our money to pay a corporation that we did not elect to make and enforce the building codes. Oh, since we don't get that much on the East Coast. Yeah, no, you haven't until Canada's mismanagement of their fire land is like, oh yeah, it caught up with us. What did we think was gonna happen? Cause it's also striking the fires in Canada that like the Yukon Northern Territories, like places that how the fuck are they burning? Is they not get that much snow in the Arctic? Oh, do do do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you're in construction. I did not know this was a thing. I don't think most people know that this is the construction is a thing. Oh, our fires produce snow down. Right, we're just gonna go. We go ash skiing. I'm laughing at them freaking out. Right. I know. Some of them, yes. There are groups. I mean, for asthmatics and folks with respiratory problems and different allergic things, like this is not, it's not awesome. I don't, but I only laugh and not realistic of like you just got to learn to get over it because this is just called summer. Exactly. You're like, yeah. We do get. I do sometimes if things are like exceptionally horrible, we'll also break out an N95. I've been known to do it and may choose to do it again during, but if I choose to do that, it's also like I can't see across the road because there's that much. Oh yeah, the ones with the COVID, it ain't gonna help. Not all of it, but a little. A little. The particular. Shame on me. No, it's I don't go outside when it's been it has to be if I'm doing it, I'm like it's like absolutely horrible. No. Usually I don't go outside unless I go outside. Jeez, yeah. But yeah, no, not I'm not one of those like wear it in the car. It's been a long, you know what? Also, who knows what I'll do next time? It's been a long time since it's in that. Respirators are not that expensive either. No, yeah, I much prefer like re the plastic ones with the replaceable N95 with the replaceable cartridges that the industri not the cheaper ones are not my preferred particulate filter of choice. No, I like the industrial ones because we're hard on our stuff. Yeah, yeah, yup, exactly. No, I've worn them. People talk. I know they're like, oh, those little paper masks. I'm like, have you tried to wear those gray plastic ones that strap on for hours on end? You wear that for a couple hours, and then you can come complain to me about how hard it is to breathe when you like take off the mask and you like dump it out because it's full of sweat. The good thing I'm not like a lady. Oh, the itchy wetness that chaps must feel in there. Ugh, that is just, and you don't want to scratch lest you dislodge your seal. Yep, yep, yep. It is for work. And there's a time, exactly. And there's folks who, times where that is the tool of choice. And better that gentlemen learn to just wear the appropriate PPE. I'm looking at you mostly ear protection. Don't be a jerk off and do something with loud things and not wear your ear protection, please. Wives and family will thank you when you're not being yelled at. Oh, relax. Yes, you're jealous for the riders that have full net. I know the real, I forgot the word, chemical biological hazard mask setup. Oh, the Tyvek suits. Oh, zipping one up was just one of the greatest things. We thought a little plastic math, and then I didn't think like, what the fuck? You were, oh, yeah, I know. Math is a, yes, oh, we're laughing. Yeah, now we're getting it. Ah, yeah, they want the one that looks like a World War II gas mask almost. Yes, preferably not pink. Well, whatever. Gonna say maybe I'd like mine pink, but really I would just make spray paint mine black and or gray or no. We'll do a custom paint job on it. Or custom. I think the P100 and or the P1000. Yes, the finest the amount of particulate, the finest particulate that section that your money can afford. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, accidentally itched my uh action. I'm gonna forget that my arm is burning. Oh, yes, those foggy the protester really love the pink ones. Yeah, they're it. You actually okay. Hear me out. I think that that may be done on purpose because that the ones with the pink helmet with the pink are the useful tools, are ones who are being used as useful tools, and that their handlers are not as talking so that they don't get caught. But what better way to say, here, these are the lambs we're willing to slaughter to you. Round them up. We made them very clear. It's the same with this whole stupid bathhouse thing. Here, you want them all in one place. We've gathered them for you. Just take care of them. And then us behind the curtain here, we'll just continue on with our machinations because you've had your sacrifice. Now just leave us alone because we've got work for you. I, oh, yeah. Yes, and the others are inconspicuous. Yes, no, I don't, because with all of the layers of their organization and stuff, yeah, because they have handlers who act different. There's the ones who are being used, let alone, unfortunately, those next level of middlemen also are not, they know too much about how to do the downstream organizing, so their days, their days are numbered, but by their own side rather than enemy. Actually rounding them up. No, not yet. Oh, and fortunately, the way it looks like what's going to happen, which is I don't know if there's a way to counteract it unless my theory, I don't know how they would pull that off. Actually, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter because the stage is getting set. Whoever gets handed the keys next has a non-governmental apparatchik spying network already set up. We've already been handed the rope we're going to hang ourselves with. We're just lining up at our for our tool at the our time our next step at the step up to the stool. Your demise has already been planned. And fluff this. Okay. But as far as I know, they're all pretty lucky. Well, and that's this pairing of the disparate groups. There's some quite funny ones. Yeah, this new brand of it's why I let's bring the sideshow back to the sideshow. I don't need to be on the main stage to draw a crowd, but I also know I'm not a pretty girl and people don't want me on. So I set up my own shingle, but I don't need to like talk differently. I do know what you mean. are brainwashed. Oh my God. I did not know this whole Operation Snow White and how Scientology has that their Guardian program is, in essence, an intelligence gathering operation, and at one point in the 60s had infiltrated the American Medical Society, particularly the psychiatrists. Hello, Googie. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been having good. I'm just stitching away, trying to create order from the chaos that is my brain. Oh, I hope you are doing good. I hope the parties have been good. That you not too many assholes, just enough to keep you on your toes, but not enough to make work unenjoyable. I am stitching little leaves and petals on water-soluble in the I haven't done this. I'm gonna have to pick it all up afterwards. But I've been collecting them. Oh, those are my ball sacks. Those are not cat snacks. Somebody thinks they're not snacks for you. Leaves that we sowed years ago. Oh, compared to our new practice. Get better. True. That's the and we're gonna take these leaves and petals and make brooches and like hair clips. I want to make jewelry. I'm very fancy, but hair brooches will be super fun with these pretty flowers. Oops, I'm scaring myself. Oh yes. Hey, and he's a troublemaker, little man. I one of the emotional abuse support cats. Loki's around. I don't think I think the smoke and the he's just been feeling a little uncomfortable and just wanting to like sleep under the couch. But he's hungry. He has his appetite. He wants to do his stuff. Just like, yeah, I'm just not interested in being sociable right now. Okay. Proof is yeah, gotta make some stuff, get some nice pictures, get the Mummers project finished. It's so close, close. And I can make its cake, pack that on the way, and then really delve into this next phase. Yeah, he's a cute little troublemaker. Yeah, he would love to pet for you to pet him. He is one of those bizarro cats when the door knocks and strangers come to the door. He's like, "Hello, who are you? Will you pet me and feed me? Will you bring are you a food handler?" Oh, good, good, good. You are doing good. Picked up a few hours of work later. Awesome. That is good. Ah, yeah, money for food and craft supplies. So needed. Did I apart the necklace? I found some more beads if I need it. I'm I we've got enough. But thank you for checking. Yeah, you know what we've been talking about it. Let me go grab the mummers now. And the, all right, let me get it. Here we go. Here we are, boys and girls. This is a necklace. Here's the back. their front, there's gonna be a bigger gold crocheted flower. I've been stitching on the beads and her these little pearls. I thought for beads. However, I don't think these are beads. I think they're just little spheres. There's not there's not a hole to string a needle through. So I'm going to think maybe oh, we could try this now. Um, this as a filler thread, the tatting. What I was asking about was if I had enough around scallop edge up this bottom edge of the necklace, bruises, bru Bruges crochet, and I emptied an entire of these black will be wasn't sure if but I found some more. So I don't need to buy any. I've got more. So this is gonna be the bottom. Here's the chain, and that's what's gonna be the top border here. I've got to do a little something. The flowers. I did find I got a little bit of sand stitching to do at this one corner that I didn't realize. So make the center design, finish attaching the bead, stitch on the backing, the scalloped edge, turn it over, finish the inside edge, then attach the edging and the finishing, and then it'll be done. Yeah, I I can't even guess our hour. I know yesterday I was working on the chain and did a couple inches in an hour, and there's like 45 inches. I measured that's 10 hours just in it. I don't know how many hours of work that is, but where I'm kind of hooked on jewelry making in this technique, so stay tuned. They're not always going to be this big colors. I've been drawing bracelets and smaller things. I really kind of like these. I don't know why in my head it looks more expensive than the mats from the other color thread, but yeah, my mummers wanted a necklace in red, black, and gold, and this is what the crochet. There's stitching. There's different crochet. Got then we're gonna do some little added center. Gold center. Oh, pearls. The center's here, but they're not a bead that I can string through. So I'm so glad I looked through the collection to find some more bugle beads. But I also realized the cord is kind of stretchy. I was like, if worst comes down to it, I can really a little tension when we're sticking it down. So, but there's enough. I'm gonna make it. Now I need to get this finished and sent. don't mind not having deadlines and when you're ready, but also, yeah, it stuff that we're just keeping history alive because these are just old-fashioned clothing yoke notion. It's clothes, but we took out the clothes and just pretty. Oh, all right. And there was Brave Supers. Oh yeah, these poking me place placed open, but now I've got to go. Then, right, all right. Let's take a second and do something completely different for a minute. So here's my cone of all-purpose internal. Oh, right. So these are like half hitch knots, kind where you take the thread and I'm gonna go over the thread behind knot underneath it over two and then a piece centers of need something them up and 23. Why not throw in a different technique? I just over and through the noose, under noose. Oh, angry and violent. We're just here to. Thanks for stopping yesterday. Okay. Maybe I just made it more here for those little red. How many did we've got machine embroidery, crochet, and then we've got a work. We're such mixed media. Yeah, no, not that. Oh, certain words, titles that are given. Possible says I'm. You should pay attention because I'm this special. There's the ones who class P. But fingers crossed. This definitely. Oh, it's gonna work. One of the few times where something by myself and it fails and put it in front of the camera. And as the little centers of the so cute. All right. I will, and I think, what did I count? I need 14, 14 more of these. I will, one more just in case somebody wants to. I'll do one more flower for you. You convinced me. Wanted to see. Yeah, that much. All right. A master tatter, we are not. Have the tools. All right, so I need to make. Where I've got that little. Oh, and then I'm gonna start making my knots again. And that's enough of that. I need to be able to talk more stat. It's one of the most glorious stitches. It's so humbling, so simple, so impressive. The designs that such humble little stitch. But man, oh man, the hours of shame, marginally passable as appropriate is for Mr. Wow. Wow, all right. Enough of that here. Oh, slow down, I just keep stitching. I do with the water soluble stabilizer. I err on the trying doing more stitches than you think you need because you don't want the piece fall apart and not have it. I want it to keep its leaf-like structure. Just try to fill it up as much as possible. If these are petals for a flower, flowers generally aren't always the same size. I like to have some variety when we go to the next. Well, in the, oh, these girls and boys who don't understand. I remember it's so funny. Actually, what is did they feel the need to bring back giant pants but no belt again? Because we've done this before. We've had giant pants and no belts before. I like the giant pants, but the no belts part. I can't talk about girls going out in there. Well, I haven't left the house, and but yep, can't help it. Corsets and chemises, superior undergarments. Oh my God, what's up? $85 for a merino wool bra. What the ever living fluff? And they're marketing that you can go 10 days without washing it. I, the fibers are far superior, but plus than $85? Who the fuck? Oh, all right. This is why we make our clothes. I I cannot looking at the prices of things and knowing the likelihood that it's gonna fit nice and really be well made, next to none. It's so horrible. We're gonna have to start making flax fields great again and all of the steps in that from plant to finished garment because like a community activity. It's near on impossible for a single individual or family to be masters of all of the steps. It's just so much. Oh well. All right. Oh yeah. Hey, can you suggest some? You can. That's so funny. How have you been, chap? I don't know how to play music on here, but you can suggest all sorts of stuff. And I'm oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I just can't wait for new things. What are you thinking of? I can assault your holes with all sorts of options. Oh, man, oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while. But we're still here 'cause we're like cockroaches. Can't get rid of us. Do, 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 oh, do, 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 do. You got what I need. Oh, I don't know enough words for that song. Ooh, now we're getting the smart people here. Tell me all of the amazing things that we can make with thread that has a conductivity options of 1 ohm or 3 ohms are so gonna, oh my God, we're gonna really so literally become electric. Oh, and I use that thread to, oh, but I think we have, what have we got little like, are we gonna be next? And your brain is thinking bigger than your skill set. Roll. Hold on, don't get too excited, kids. Words without. I'm gonna need to be on the lookout for more old threads. How would continue? Hmm. Oh yeah, there is ways. I don't think I'm smart enough to figure out how to make that into a scene in OBS live on air to be able to pull up anything. We leveled up our tools, and then now my button. There is a way. Do I know quickly how to do it right now off the top of my unfortunately not. But there's a little Pink Floyd. But why is Roger Waters gotta be a fucking tool? Not in the good way. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that might be. I think what would we need to do? Go to the scenes, add a web first. Oh, link it. It's fine. I just don't know how to. I do know, but I'm not gonna take the time to go into OBS and fluff around. If I was in, but good choice. Yeah, the link is fine. I'm just not smart enough to take the time. You don't want me to spend half an hour clicking around to make the button links work the way we're making the show come to you from 3i Atlas. Let's see. I don't know if I know that. I must know it. I actually don't assume I. Constant teeth, a typical artist bleeding, heart lip. Yeah, yeah, it's really hard because there's the culture war, but the informational and psychological operations are so intricate that how quickly can we Roger Waters, you largely Palestinian situation. Oh, I'm just not gonna go there right now. Which stupid. Oh, go, no. But regardless, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Oh, well, actually, you know what's funny thinking about the Palestine situation is that there's books written from the 1800s that have had this notion of like we've got the Suez Canal from Egypt to the Mediterranean, but to just bulldoze and move some land and make other connecting canal through that Israel-Palestine Gaza region has been on the works for a really long time. So maybe they're just getting ready to finish their bulldozing. They're like, ah, now's the time. We want let's open up this route. It's been in the works. I think it's time. Let's just create problems to make solutions to get what we want that nobody wanted or asked. For the wrong reasons, though. Good culture wars get us to argue about nothing important. Yes, it's true. It's true. It's true. But I was thinking, oh, the needing culture is a tool, and how it's being like, how can we use culture to as a unifying force rather than a dividing asset? That's culture is the meeting, and how can we make something that's enjoyable for more people and not just this alienating, dividing tool? It like it. Fairness, leftists are right about some things in China. It's everybody. It's like everybody is gonna be a little right, and everybody's gonna be a little wrong. There's not. They don't get this way. You don't get here without some. All myths and fables have a kernel of truth. Greg, since the left are morally wrong. That's one way. Yeah, this needing to have morals as a unifying factor. Yeah, that could be. Well, yes, especially because both sides are manufactured. They're really the same side, and are lost in the like little America. But the crypto global technocracy is acting in all countries, trying to instigate the same end goals with the dissolution of ethnic forced migrant. They're being moved by these non-NGO entities on that victors and banquet. Yeah, whoever has the goal makes this. No, not right now. Killing land. I'll be that. Yeah. There's definitely there Zionists and Jews not necessarily the same thing. And yeah, in the Venn diagram of things. Yeah. Ugh. And still, the same manipulative tools have been in effect for 500 years, and we're just at the current iteration. Um, argue. Maybe. Yeah, I don't see care what entertainers have, what their thoughts and care. I mean, I care, but not what they say. I've got other sources I prefer to listen to. And something, it's kind of like the Tom Luongo versus Michael Yon kissing contest going on. And ironically enough, a battle of two Florida men. But I may be brazen to go out on the limb to say Florida man who sits sometimes shirtless doing interviews smoking cigars versus Florida man who's literally hunted cannibals in India. I know who my player is. Oh, and the worst thing about it is the hypocrisy, the moral legal, the trick big country them. Yeah, yeah, it's the same. The Project Operation Gladio, the Pilgrim Society, all of these things. It's these are they're all the same side, the same money. there's other forces that are manipulating all of this. They are all of the sides that I just to get caught up in the how they're using it. Better to step back and see how they're playing the game so that we might have some hours of own work. Oh yeah, well yeah. And that we're not saying any there's only losers. Big problem liberalism or when you're yeah, they're getting caught up in the minutia because we yeah, the invaders have other systems and to think that they're looking out for your best interest. What a poppycock. Yeah, I don't know. It yes, blackmail is a very potent tool for getting folks by the short hair. Partly in the evil. Yeah, that's such a funny. They've been easily manipulated. But this is how the okay. There's all of these current hot button like get you into the but listening reference again. Return to the Colonel's Corner and Lieutenant Colonel. mm, Uh, that these are. It doesn't matter. Go back one step to this overarching thing and these little minutiae are just them doing the same thing they always caught up in the Christianity, Old Testament, first book in the Bible. Uh, oh, all the words, they're all the same. All right, boys, play nice. Ashes, nice and opposable. Yeah, I don't. Yes, yeah. The way this misuse of words, this misuse, and not. I love the fight that is the communist versus socialist versus fascist when really like they're the three-headed dumb dragons. Like they're all the same. It's just the government owns all the things. The people own all the things, or nobody owns all of the things, or this illusion. It's like you're the same thing. Don't be don't try to word salad. Um let's just keep well not as yeah, yeah, there's religions versus well, it's all synthetic. It's all it was put together to be used and abused by these other people, namely the UN and their proxies, so that they could continue manipulating folks by placing groups with disparate views into places that over time will a conflict will arise of its own oil and water mixture or be manufactured. Something. Hold on one second. And certainly no, no. Okay. Other is fashion also. Well, yeah, I thought fashion is more the government owns all of the business, all of the manufacturing and business. The government owns everything. The people own everything, or nobody owns. But they're all the same thing. it's all control at the end of the day. It's just who your controller is. It's promised to me. Yeah, why are the Irish not asking for their reparations for their time as indentured servants? Come on, if anybody. Didn't they get a stake to this claim too? Oh, let's. Yeah, uh, yeah. Funny, I mentioned this. I don't think you can claim to be an atheist if government is your religion. You worship government. That means you do worship something, not lack. So, yeah, I I'm gonna go out on a limb that I think the most atheists, I think they actually have a religion. It's called government, and they suck at the teeth of Big Daddy government in all its flavors. I'm just beginning to understand evangelicals. Oh yeah, the new fundamentalist interpretation thing the hell out of the ancient religion. Yeah, they're all. Everybody gets to where everybody's massaging words. Kind of like that program that we heard a lot about, the Build Back Together. But you know what? The UN version of that, they forgot a few words. It's the Build Back Together for migrants, is what the UN campaign is. We're just, the word manipulate. We're just like, you don't need to know the full sentence. Kind of like spoon feed you the part that we think you might be able to buy on. Antiquity meant men working as a single stick, but it's not a bundle of them. That's so, yes. Um, it's like in communist word for someone I did with. Mm. Yeah, I hate everybody equally. So yeah, prove yourself reasonable, then I will reconsider. Until then, everybody gets on the same footing. I don't have time. I got too much work. We've got so much to create. I don't have time for infighting and destruction. It needs to be just the whole thing needs to be dismantled. There's no saving it. But on our big kid pants because it's gonna be really hurt and really comfortable and it's not gonna be pretty, but I don't yeah. I'm a complete atheist for life, but I have not a sentient machine. We can with a neurons, but it cannot think. We have 85 billion neurons. Ah, so they can pretend to make more, but they can't give it that spark. Oh, I thought that I would. Oh, it really. Yep. What? No, it was going to be so good, and no, I guess the three alien space cats decided that thought was them and them only. They're so mean when they do that. Then they just leave me a little like scattered. Oh, quality is worse than it. Wonder if we're gonna get on full apocalyptic colors. Oh, oh, what? Oh, what's my disagreement with Roger Waters? I. It's not a. It's I. I see him being used as a tool for one side of the same side of nonsense bullshit that is at the base meaningless layer of all of the things that irritate me so much that I just don't feel the need to waste my time with his words because the handlers and those up the food chain in the UN migration stuff and these other techno global barista cats, trans cats, and their nefarious ideas more problematic and seeing the history of how they've been acting and being able to better understand the current operation and seeing what's going on a more full endeavor of my limited research. I do hate on the phone also. It really I yes, yeah, that's what I have to say about that one. That was my long and wordy. That's my summation. He's just a tool being used, and there's other issues going on. Way more problematically addressing rather than this. Another reason to put in the feed. I got changed because yeah, yeah, there's all these things. But yeah, I still did not know that the Scientologists were in the AMA. They broke into how many different embassies? Oh, and their compound in California, not the big one in LA, but they've got one out in the countryside that on the map adjacent to what was it, the 10 a main road. There's a shared road. They own both sides of a smaller road, nestled right up next to the side of a fluffing mountain. They, these, and what kind of a religion needs training in effectual lying and how to all of the convincing and stuff? Um, Greg, if there's this plan for migration, I didn't know. Very anti. Absolutely. Yeah, which is why we can't just pawn off the state pawning off their acts of such with the hiring of Block and Palantir and Axon. And like I said earlier, the giving away, we should not have whatever the home inspector company is hired out by local governments to enforce our things. No, this we are having this control. So its control grid is like it's set up. We've been just led by the hand down this path of this bed that we're gonna be forced to sleep in if we don't get our heads out of the fucking to meet migration fuels future wars. The migration, the forced movement, the encouraged movement. In my head, migration also means you're supposed to go back. Birds don't migrate and then stay where they're at forever. They move for a season. They're snowbirds. New York, old people from New York migrate to Florida for the winter and then migrate back. They don't show up and stay. That's not migration. If these people are here on migration, move them the fluff out now. They can migrate on back to their homeland. But again, I said earlier, pirates in ports and places where pirates can pirate. Very interesting to me. Very interesting. Oh, dude. Right, migration happens because the US destroys nations people who can flee do. Migrations also happen because NGOs make problems, force migration. It's so, oh, it's not complicated, but it's so easy. It's, yes, but when 99% of it, wherever it is manufactured to cause destabilization to get some other end goal in a repeated, duplicated, documented over time and is continuing to happen. It's just like, amazing to feel so dumb of like, oh, oh. And then once you see the pattern and the playbook, it just keeps getting repeated and repeated ad nauseum. Yeah, it's yeah, all it's Greg, then the important thing is to stop. It's not it's not gonna have it as long as people have the needs for routes, resources, and routes, the other thing. Resources, routes, and religion. These things will always cause. And the biggest resources we have are humans. And this goes back to the forced migration. It, I, we assume that people are just going to be inherently good and not stupid, but with there is a mercantile pay-for-play authority control system of routes, resources, and religion, there is no end to this. It's just who are your challengers this iteration, girls? Um, I wouldn't go that far. I just think we need bottom because I small government, start local. This like giant bloated corptocracy is we're paying is we're being spy we're paying our stalkers to stalk us. If you can't trust a national military to protect you at the local level. No, you can't. Mercantile. Yeah, this mercantile pay for play system is will always result in some type of malfeasance because we cannot presume to think that there will not ever be a greedy person, a selfish, a narcissist. What name your adjective of chance? Yes, great. Yes, the non NGOs are governmental operations. Yes, exactly. Which is like we want to end war and conflict, but non-government monies will cause conflict for their own nefarious reasons. So it's how do we it and they've been doing it for at, at least in a traceable fashion, at least 500 years, probably longer. And then it's like you can't get lost in the deep history. We can't not see the playbook, but now we're the here and the now, and the challenges are UN organization, Catholic charity, the um so the UN, which is just needs the Pilgrim Society, the Phoebe, the Jason. Do the Jasons have a new? Are they? Oh no, they stopped. What have the Jasons morphed into? And corporations. Yeah, we're run by non-paid, non-elected corporations. This is not what this country is. And It's like our version of what is the 2026 iteration of the Boston Tea Party? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. But all of this pushing, it can get out caught up in the world and the words of like, oh, the past things, but the now things are individuals are getting pushed to their extremes. They're, when some folks realize that they've been in this rosy colored glasses world where things that they trusted, believed, and held as fundamental truth were lying to them, or they were used as useful tool idiots in machinations that if they understood their campaign was to literally watch government drug fields or whatever the case happened to be, there's going to be anger and the amount of folks are on the edge of being more what cockshured and headstrong. Oh, it's Greg, you should 120 years from now. Oh, as we oh well, we are. I'm live streaming. Somebody will maybe see this in 20 years and be like, "That Phoenix, she really knew a whole lot of nothing. She was big talker. We'll see what happens." But ay ay ay, so impressive to see how in 20 much better. 20 more years of practice. Oh, good times, good times. Be interesting. Oh, I might have olives from my olive trees by then. Oh, I cannot. I'm sure they're gonna really like all of this forest fire smoke, the olive tree. I was like, oh, they grow so good in places where there's volcanoes and earthquakes and fire and all this stuff. And has the best olive tree. The circus of the future. We grow one leaf as we're sowing. Oh, weird. Where else can we have stitching? And we don't. Oh, there are places. All right, boys and girls. What a show. What a day. I think my molars are getting ready to float away. So I might, uh, I'm serious. Much is, much has changed in that. I'll, we all end up being, well, I, the amount of different things that happened in 5 years of all the crazy, how not his, how we change. Yeah, we always have to change and adapt. I didn't think that I was going to be yelling about the PP party or something. And yeah, I, I didn't think I was going to be showing up 3 times a week going live on the internet 10 years ago. I mean, come on, I was vain, but we really like. I just can't not turn on the camera and just hang out with you all. Oh my God, you guys have been a hoot today. We were quite spicy. I'm gonna go out and beat my pepper plants for a little while and figure out what we're gonna sow for tomorrow. Maybe I'll quietly work on the mummers project because that needs to be done. But thanks everybody for stopping by. Tight. We're tight. Eh, everybody's trying to guess. Good. I don't know, Googie. I don't know. You have fun working. Stay out of. Enjoy the living in a campfire. And I can't spell either. Yeah, no. but I know that we can control what we make. We cannot lose our humanity by losing the skill of our hands. So use this chaos to create magical things because circus arts create amazement. We're here to promote caca. And on that, boys and girls, TTFN, I'll be back tomorrow. I meant right. Lol. Good. All right. All right. Hurry up. Before well, you're right as I'm hitting the show. Oh, Greg, let's hear. And as a young man, I expected to change, but I'm so different than I was. That was 20, and I'm again a different person. Yes. If we don't grow and change, then we are not doing what we're supposed to. All right, boys and girls, TTFN. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. All right, bye.